Aha, we did it. We are live again for Call of Cthulhu, still investigating the death of Charles Leader, but we'll talk about that in 1 second because I have some very exciting news. I have to thank you all because yesterday I was able to fill out the paperwork for us to become affiliates. So
Yeah.
man, I can't believe we actually got here. If I'm going to be 100% honest, after our first stream and how disastrous it was, I didn't think we would. But you know what? Here we are. And one day I hope to have a good stream. Until then, I'll be very happy with mediocre streams. And I'll be very happy that at least some of you stick around to watch it. So, as a thank you for watching, we have got together as a group. And we have decided we are indeed going to make Nate, the lovely orange man's in the top right corner, dress up as something special just for you all. So we've discussed a number of options at our last board meeting, but currently what we've got is Nyarlathotep, a duck, Jack Sparrow. Now, I love this list. I want to add more to this list. So, if you have an idea for what we should make Nate dress up as, drop it in the chat. Send me a message over on here, on Facebook, on YouTube, and I will go ahead and add it to a poll that is going to be published on Friday over on Facebook and on Instagram, where you can vote for what Nate should be dressed up as.
Yep.
That is
It's
probably
gonna be great.
It's gonna be fantastic. That is the most exciting thing I have to announce this week. But let's follow it up with some much less exciting news. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back on here on Twitch, making a team for a skirmish game called 5 Parsecs from Home for the bug hunt mode. And we're going to be rolling on some random tables, which is the most fun part of making characters or a crew for any type of game. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I love rolling on random tables. There's like 3 of them, just to see where I need to roll next. So you already know it's a good system. And then on Friday, we are doing something that I am very excited for, which is start the homebrewed part of our D&D campaign after the cataclysmic events that we used to finish up Icewind Dale. It was a crazy session last week. It's going to be a crazy session.
Yes, a lot of stuff happened in that session.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy session this week. And if you've not watched that campaign, this is a great place to start watching because we're basically starting over with a whole new story arc where there's a great old one and things are going to get spooky and it's going to be a ton of fun. So that is all the news for this week. I think that's enough news for this week. So let's go ahead and roll the intro music and see what the madness has in store for us this evening.
Oh boy.
Excited? This shouldn't be too bad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get in trouble last session, so
exactly.
Yeah, we were building it all up for this session for when we blow up this entire city.
No, I don't think
this
we're
is
going to do
London.
that. I think for once we're going to like pull off like a smooth transition.
So it'll be a big accomplishment when we blow up the whole city.
Dan's playing a different game than the rest of us. That's okay. So,
well, I mean, I'm going to attempt to be peaceful. We're just going to see if that works out.
Last we met, you continued to investigate the mysterious death of Charles Leader, and you, for the first time at the start of the session, had the opportunity to investigate his body. While in the cold storage where he was being kept, a number of strange things happened. John thought he noticed some strange ink in the corpse's eye, but upon closer investigation, nothing was there except for a shadow that seemed to flick out of the way. The phone rang and no one was on the other end, but there was a strange noise, which, if one was particularly creative, could possibly be mistaken for whispering voices. After putting the corpse away and reading the files, which described its grisly death, you decided the next best course of action was to follow up on your leads in town. So, you went to try to hunt down the crazy student that Charles knew. You went over to the place of Cecil Hunters and found what I imagine you expected. A deranged man rolling around on the floor, whispering about strange occurrences, and claiming to have forged the papers and brought whatever this creature is that's killing people into this world. He informed you that Lucy Stone should be the next person to die. You did track her down, and you pulled her out of some sort of strange electrical storm that was happening. perhaps
Yeah, for like
saving
a
her
bit.
life. You then brought her with you, as we'd learned that Anthony Flunders had the papers on his person. You tried to find a way to get them from him, but as you rested for the night, Lucy Stone left you, along with the substantial amount of money which you had kindly decided to give back to her. Now you continue to try to find a way to get the papers, developing some pictures at, Nate, what's your character's name? It's not Mo. Jerome's
It's
workplace.
Jerome.
I was going to say Jerome, but then I stopped myself. And I was like, you know what? I don't know for sure if it's Jerome, but I know it's definitely not Mo.
Oh.
Getting the pictures developed at Jerome's workplace of the investigation so far, where you got a phone call from Mr. Abner Wick inviting you to dine with him in about 4-ish hours. So, in the time you have remaining, what would you all like to do?
All right, so
So
just
we
getting
were.
off the phone with
Mr. Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Not to be mistaken with John Wick.
With Mr. Wick, I'll go back to the spot where I had left these guys and... Well, gentlemen, get your good hats. Looks like we're going out for the evening.
What are we doing?
Mr. Wick, that delightful man who I remember you threatening, probably.
You have to be a lot more specific.
Do you know how little that
The
narrows
one
it
that
down?
ran the shop.
Do you know
Okay.
how little that narrows it down? No? No one gets that? Cool.
Yes, I get that. It's very funny.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Welcome.
You know that place I gave you your gun? There.
Yes.
Yeah. Still shouldn't have that in here. Looks like he's willing to give us a lead.
It'll be fine. What's the worst they do? They take a picture of him with it?
He's pale. Take a
And
picture. take a
what does he
picture
want
with
to
him,
give
what?
us a lead?
I assume he's gonna say that during dinner.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if he has alternative motive.
We'll have to see him in person. I wasn't really paying attention to some ulterior motive. You kind of got to my soft spot for a story.
Who doesn't have an ulterior motive?
I mean, I assume nuns?
Okay, well, are we stealing? Wait, did we already steal the book? I got
No.
completely blanked
No.
out.
We did not.
So, okay,
We were
why don't we try to
considering-
steal the book? And then, because it's in 4 hours, we have time.
Well, we were trying to decide a way to steal the book without
Yes.
just murdering this dude.
Yeah, which means, like, look, if he doesn't up his price and we go by what he said in the book, I'll have just enough to pay for it. And since you have been so stalwartly decided that you refuse to, Dimitri, even though you're flush with cash or whatever, it's the best option we have because you're just not gonna walk up to this guy and gank him, man. You're not doing that.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan. So
Sure, not
when
yet.
do we do that?
I suppose after dinner. And then I suppose we'll give this man a call and see if we can anonymously ask him to meet us somewhere to sell the book.
Well, why not before dinner?
Like I said, get your good hats. We're going to dinner.
Does
Because
it
he
take...
might give us money to then pay the kid to get the book.
Yeah, but then he
So that we don't have to
would
pay
be
for it.
entitled. So then he would be entitled to it. That's
Yeah,
not what I.
entitlement, whatever.
For
If
the
he had the
record,
money to buy the
knowing
book-
what happens in books, it's better that no one has it. We should not give this guy a book if it has anything to do with this. It will just
Well,
spread issue.
Books have nothing but knowledge in them.
John, we both know you read some pretty weird shit.
I don't need to know what
And
you're
look where it
into,
got me.
but
The same place as you were.
right, I know what was in the one book.
You're welcome.
Right. Nonetheless, I'm very certain that we'll be fine. Call it a hunch.
So you want to go to meeting with person and then give the kid money and not in the other order. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Nonetheless,
I will now get ready to spend 4 hours sitting because I do not want to buy fancy hat for person.
You don't have a fancy hat?
Do I look like the type to have fancy hat?
Yeah.
a little
I
bit.
do not have a fancy. Well,
I was
I used to
kidding.
have a
It was
fancy hat.
It's a phrase. Meant
I
get
do.
cleaned
I
up
do
or
not
whatever.
have fancy hat anymore. I no
I
longer
was.
work.
It's a metaphor. God.
Okay. Did he tell us place he wants to meet?
Yep.
Okay.
Such and such.
So if you want, we can just stay there and look for some sort of trap while we wait. Being we have nothing else we want to do.
I
Is
don't
it a
think it would
restaurant?
be a
It is a restaurant.
conventional. I don't
He
think
invited
it'd be a-
you to eat. Hang on, keep talking. I'll find it.
Okay.
Look,
I
But if you
think
don't
it
want
would
to
be
wait,
a conventional trap, Dimitri. If anything, it would not. I do not. What am I saying?
I mean,
Ugh.
he seemed pretty normal. I don't think he'll eat us.
Crawford's Restaurant.
Crawford's restaurant.
The seafood
we also
restaurant.
could, being we have 4 hours, go to store and I can buy a gun.
You're not buying a gun. If you have enough money to buy a gun, you have enough money to pay to help me get this book.
Well, we already went over that.
Problem is, I buy the book, it's mine.
Yes.
Okay, as long as we
If
got
you
that.
want to take the book and die, you can.
No one's dying from the book, Dimitri.
Okay.
I
That's
would
what
like
they
to
all
read
say.
The book.
Remember, this stuff's on the witch trials. You know all those hoax and gossip and whatever.
At
I
this
mean-
point, I'm believing that the witch trials were real.
Worst comes to worst, I learned how to kill witches. So
How?
I wish to, Jake. How far would I can like know how far away a gun store would be from the place? Because I want my guns back.
It'd be outside the city. So there aren't too many firearm shops in London proper.
That's fair. Actually, maybe it's
this
better I
is
don't
not
just.
America.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
better I don't just run around with like a shotgun in the middle.
Now,
of
if
the
you were
city
in
now that I
Texas, I
remember
would
that
say
we're
you
in
could
the
buy it in the office you're currently in.
city.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just somebody is
Alright.
like in a closet with one of those
Weapon
one of the
racks.
top and bottom
Yep.
doors.
Mm-hmm. Somebody peeks his head out around the corner. I heard you want to buy a gun? Yeah, gun? Yeah.
Got to use the special knock on the door, but everybody knows it.
Well, it's Texas, so it's just...
No, I imagine in Texas the way they knock is they just like SWAT team like kick open the door.
They need to replace the door every time somebody buys a gun. All right, enough joking about our country. What else are you guys doing?
I'm checking to see how long it would take for the photos to develop in this time period. It was like a day, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that's what we
Yeah.
settled on.
Yeah. Alright, so if I've got that all set up, I guess all that's left to do is, I guess, wait.
Okay, nobody
unless
wants to do
anyone
anything?
has a better.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I mean,
clean
we have-
myself up because I am assuming I'm not looking that amazing. 'cause
You're really
last
not.
thing I got blown up. I went to the hospital for a bit, and now I've just kind of been wandering around London.
Okay, so like shower, barbershop, suit, whole nine?
Yeah,
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll also clean myself up just to like look a little bit better.
Well, you guys
Like-
get the full grooming experience. You go to a barbershop, you get that nice clean barbershop shave. He does your hair, which hasn't been cut in a very, very long time. You both kind of looked like hobos before walking out, but now
Well, I feel like I was role playing that great.
but now walking out, you look like well-dressed hobos.
Nice.
Alright.
Which does take all 4 hours.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It was an intensive procedure to get you all looking good again.
Yeah. I'm
what
just
kind of
standing
role
outside
would
the
it
store.
be to try and fix my clothing?
That'd be a,
future
would that be a
reference.
craft other? Like that would be some sort of craft thing, yeah?
Probably. I need to look at a character sheet, which being we're playing on here, I can just...
Yeah, art and craft because it's knitting.
Yeah, I can see that. Art and craft.
Okay,
You have really good art and craft.
I do. Yes.
isn't that in like drawing and not?
Yes,
editing?
it is in drawing.
I
Because you
mean-
have to specify what it's
Okay.
in.
Gotcha. I was just open your character sheet and I'm like, art and craft, 60.
My art and craft is just the basic art and craft.
I was a kindergarten teacher before I started my Cthulhu Mythos work. Max
I can
art
make you a
and craft.
real nice macaroni necklace.
Makes a macaroni necklace, uses it to strangle a dimensional shambler. Okay.
So when
Starts
I get
jamming
to the
a
restaurant-
macaroni necklace down somebody's throat.
Using my like mafia person abilities, can I like try to spot something that's like out of place, like trying to spot like what am I trying to say here? Like the body language of someone who would be like waiting to ambush
Sure.
someone.
So as you walk into this place, it is a fancy place. When you show up, there is a valet parking cars out front. They're all wearing matching uniforms. There's one of those fancy whatchamacallit? There's like one of those fancy red velvet ropes out front that there's a person out front checking off names. He sees your party walking up. Behind him, the glass is kind of like tinted, so it looks like there's like multiple rays of light coming from the many chandeliers that are above the tables on the inside.
Oh, wow.
Does Jerome own a car?
A really beat up thing. That, yeah, he doesn't put a lot of money into it.
So as you pull up in that, the valet kind of gives it a look.
Yeah. Yeah.
He takes your keys and looks very concerned as he puts them in the ignition and begins to drive away. The gentleman at the door looks you over and says, you're
The party of, or the guests of Mr. Afterwick.
Abner, but okay.
Abner. Abner.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Afterwick.
Afterwick.
It's the one that comes after John Wick. Then you get Afterwick.
Abnerwick.
It's like After Prom, it's just the better version
Yes.
of Wick. Yes, of course. Come with me. And he picks up the rope, lets you all through. Abnerick has cleaned up significantly since you saw him previously. He has himself kind of reserved in like the farther back corner of the place, away from the main hubbub of the restaurant. Inside is just as extravagant as outside. The ceiling slopes upwards with many crystal chandeliers adorning over each table. There is the fancy, very small slices of bread in the baskets on the table, not like those big things that you get
gosh.
at more traditional steakhouses in the States.
Gosh.
There are people coming around with like the tiny little appetizers that you pay way too much for and then get way too little food out of. And Abnerwick is kind of sitting at the back of the room, taking it all in. He has a bow tie around his neck and he's wearing a very fine tuxedo. He's cleaned up significantly from the beat up t-shirt and jeans you saw him in his shop.
Oh gosh.
Well, jokes on them.
Dimitri.
There's free bread. I'm going to take advantage of that.
Dimitri's just collecting. I can just see Dimitri picking up bread baskets as he walks by tables.
Oh gosh, he's an actual hobo now. No, that's a little too hard. That's a little
Just
too hard.
taking
I
the
will not
whole
make that joke.
basket.
Yeah, not even a piece.
No,
just the
I
whole
would
basket.
like to carry a basket with me.
Yeah, sure.
Gosh.
It's used
But-
for carrying additional items.
You wanted to look to see if this area was trapped.
Yeah, and then when they ask, yes, that is priority number one.
Go ahead and make that roll.
Spot hidden.
Okay, so I'm like internalizing how this is different than the music bot. Okay. Wait.
Do I hear any interesting conversations on my way over to Mr. Wick?
Make a
I
listen
passed.
check. Okay. Make a listen check, John. There you go. Okay,
Pass.
sure.
We're
Dimitri,
just rolling like dead middle here.
Dimitri, what type of that's just a normal pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see anything too out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Here. Everything seems to be abnormal. Abner Brick doesn't even have a weapon on him,
Okay. Cool.
so it seems to be perfectly normal. John, your conversations that you pick up is mostly just like the London cream of the crop gossip. Who's sleeping with who's getting what type of work done, who's taking what trip, who bought what type of fancy new car. Just that type of stuff as you're walking
Okay.
by.
Just the usual.
Yeah, well, for John, that's actually probably more what he
Yeah.
was used to pre the Mythos life.
I mean, I wasn't that fancy.
Fair enough. Okay. Miss Abner Rick sees you all coming over, and he motions for you all to take a seat. Please, please, take a seat. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot the other day.
Yeah, I suppose I could agree with that.
He gives John a look.
I feel that's more of our third party's fault, and I'll look to Dimitri.
Who at this point has 2 bread baskets and is sitting
No, I
down.
only had one.
Only one? Okay.
I just took one bread basket.
The waiter sees you taking a bread basket. He's like, he sees the one in the middle of the table and the one you have. He looks confused and he walks away.
I'm just gonna stare at him with eye contact the whole time. No, while he walks, I'm like suddenly look at him with full eye contact. Just we both know what's going on here.
The waiter looks scared.
This is my bread basket now. Oh gosh.
Well, it's good to meet you again, Mr. Wick. I
Yes.
hope to,
Well,
start with a blank slate and maybe have a better start off.
I think that is
Certainly.
an excellent idea, especially considering I have discovered we have overlapping areas of interest.
I mean, I think we were talking about that in the first place. But
Yes.
I suppose. So,
So,
your offer?
you figured out where I might be able to get my hands on the witch trial papers.
maybe.
I'm not good at lying. Yeah, we know, and we're certainly prepared to get them.
More or less.
Or, yeah, well, less or more. Our third party is being.
I would say
Difficult.
that we have a good chance of getting it.
What stands between you and the papers?
Well, before
The law.
we tell you too much,
Not the law.
okay,
so,
that does sound kind of shady. Not really. It's more
I
about
suppose technically.
convincing people. But before we tell you too much information about our plan, I would like to know a few things about why you want it and why we should give it to you.
He's an antiquer.
Yes.
Besides from what you are, I understand that's what you are. But
Well,
like,
let me propose a counter offer, Mr. Gustav.
Oh no.
I think that these papers are beyond the realm of what you're capable of handling. Now, I've looked into you a little bit. He pours himself a glass of wine and kind of like gestures to see if anybody else wants one.
Yeah,
I would like alcohol.
Okay, he pours you all a glass. And I have to say, your handlings of similar crises in the past have been less than ideal.
I mean, that's fair.
And if my intelligence is correct, last night you were with Lucy Stone,
Yeah.
who is quickly on
Correct.
her way to being deceased,
Mhm.
along with
That was honestly her fault. She left us, so it's not really my issue.
he gestures to everybody at the table, everyone else that has read a copy of the witch trial papers.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's been said, yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's a bunch of coinky dinks.
Well, how do you want to help us?
Well, I have the means to get rid of the papers and the thing that's following them. But I need the papers.
Well,
Well,
I feel like I
That's-
would need some sort of proof here. I mean, I'm giving papers to someone who is just saying something. I have
Dimitri,
no
they're
idea if you're telling the
papers.
truth
I'm
or not.
certain we could get rid of them, but he's off-rin, and with all the subtext of whatever spooky-ass thing is going on. Honestly,
I don't recommend just
Let's
getting rid of
take
the
it.
papers. Those results might not be ideal.
right. But you say you know how to do it the right way,
Yes.
so
I
yeah,
have experience with these sort of things.
Listen,
fair
I
enough.
would just like you to tell me how you're going to get rid of it. There's nothing that you can tell me that would honestly surprise me at this point. I'm
Dimitri,
expecting
you
it
have
to
to
be
use really
complicated.
spooky words.
Those are means
Okay.
that are not Those are not means for mortal ears.
I
Darn.
saw people who look like normal people, or not normal people. And
Really?
for all I know,
How
you are not
peculiar.
a normal person.
Well, now that's just insulting.
I mean,
It's
We
not
decided
insulting,
he
it is
wasn't-
truth.
No,
he
that's
wasn't a
actually...
servant. We went over this
Yeah,
already.
he wasn't a servant.
Maybe
Look.
of a different god.
All I'm saying is, I don't doubt that you're trying to help us. However, if there is even a chance that you're some, like, demon that looks like a person and I don't know, then giving you these papers could be like a bad idea.
That's a chance you would have to take, now isn't it?
Yes.
That seems to generally be how this works, yeah.
Well, I think we're somewhat in agreement. We'll get you the papers.
Excellent.
You'll destroy the papers. Understandably, we would like to see this done.
That's not
Like-
possible. You'll know I've destroyed the papers when you don't die.
I mean, it's not like I've read the papers.
You read the copy that was in possession of Cecil Hunt that Cecil Hunter was in possession of, did you not?
I suppose I did, yes.
I guess we did. Well, he.
Wait, I did not
Did
read
I?
those papers, right? I don't remember reading anything because I purposely did not read anything.
Dimitri's like, I have purposely forgotten how to read.
You see, I have not read anything in a really long time in order to ensure that I would not read weird cult papers.
Oh.
Reading
I'm
books
not
has
the-
done nothing
I'm
but
not-
benefit me.
I don't remember.
In fact, I have not read a book in like a year. I barely read anything anymore.
Yeah, I suppose I looked him over once. So that's the cause. Well,
I did
mean, if
not even
possible,
look-
I would like
I did
to
not
finish
even look
reading
at
the book.
title.
But that is your decision to make.
I
I suppose this is actually just something we'll have, well, as you've described, I suppose this is just something we'll have to take your word for.
Yes, it is.
Well, Dimitri, you're definitely paying for this now.
We
I
already
feel
went
like we
over
can
this.
just have Mr. Wick here pay for it.
I'll cover the
He
cost of
seems
the
more
papers.
well off than we are.
Well, considering it's my life being thrown at it, it would be poor to make you do that in its entirety. Split it half.
This sounds agreeable. I was prepared to front the whole cost.
Call it a hunch. Alright. Well,
Can we have one day to think about it?
we don't need time to think about it. I read the book. He's saying I'm gonna die. That's not a chance I'm gonna take, preposterous or not, Dimitri. So, we're
Just
gonna do
ask
this as
God
soon
to
as we can.
protect you.
Do not do. Look,
I-
you already put yourself in the hole. Okay, don't make it
No.
larger.
No, I will never perform whatever thing you said. No, that's just a big no.
You
Nope.
already did half of it because you were stupid.
Just don't let
Half
the
of-
spike touch you.
Look, I may not be able to
What?
read very well, but I do understand that weird cult books are not good.
This is not a cult book.
This is-
It
Yeah,
is
same.
basically, for all I
This
care, it's a
is
cult
literally,
book. Okay? I don't care. No,
like,
the less you tell me, the better.
so-
I am purposely making myself have no idea what is going on here. Besides from the fact that I know there's a book that we have to get rid of.
This is more of a grimoire.
Yeah.
Please, the less information I know, the better it is.
Oh, yes, then. That's what I've been saying all evening.
Alright. Well, I suppose to business partners then.
The business partners. And
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to bring anything up during dinner?
Let's see. What did I? Jake, what's the girl's name that left? I keep forgetting it.
Lucy Stone?
Lucy.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the whereabouts of Lucy Stone?
I have not. I heard that
Okay.
she was with you last night. After that, I've not heard anything else.
She was. You see, I convinced her to stay with us for protection, and it worked for a bit, and she left. And I cannot
She got a
find
ton
her.
of money from a cache in Charles' house, and I assume skipped town. Hopefully, whatever it did, she'll either. Well, she's out of our hands now, nonetheless, unless you needed her found for whatever reason.
I do not need her at all.
You said that you heard about what happened. Do you have a spy network?
I have connections.
I feel like it's not the connections you're thinking of, Dimitri.
I feel like you have no idea what the connections are, and I don't either.
That would be accurate, yes.
When do you want the book by?
Ideally, as soon as possible.
Should we just
Alright.
leave it at your shop?
Yes, I will be there.
Okay.
Well, let's think. How much time do you presume I have, Mr. Network or whatever?
Mr. Wick.
Mr. Netwick.
I'm not saying Mr. Wick. I can't take it.
I suppose you probably have a few days.
Well, let's hope that.
But after
Yeah.
that, you chance
Who
running
knows?
into the same fate as Charles Leader.
Right. Right. All right. Yes, in the next 1 or 2 days, I suppose we'll have the book for you.
Excellent.
All right.
That is what I'd like to hear.
DM.
Yes,
Suppose.
Technically,
you know...
it's GM because we're not playing Dungeons and Dragons.
technically
I
it's
think I
Keeper.
said that.
Oh,
Okay.
Keeper.
Sir Keeper.
Keeper.
Yes.
Sir Keeper.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
Okay.
Now
Yes, it
I've
was.
forgotten my questions. We can certainly get in contact with this guy. What was my good? Okay, I'll remember my question in a minute. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine. So is that all that you wanted to bring up over dinner? Guys?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anything else. I mean, the book is really the stuff we're doing here.
Yeah.
I asked about the whereabouts of the person we met. Oh, I would like to ask one more question.
Okay. What is it?
While we were investigating a dead body, we heard like a weird whispering sound coming from the telephone. I could not figure out what it was. Now, I'm expecting you know what it is.
I do.
Would you be able to tell me what exactly it is, just so I know, in case I encounter it, what I can do to stay alive?
Well, it's a difficult creature to fight off. It is the manifestation of the creature that Cecil Hunter created by accident.
Oh.
So if Mo's already dead. If this guy dies because of the book,
Is this a different
create
creature
one?
than the ink?
No, that is what it is.
Ah. So what was it doing then?
Hunting.
Of course. What, marking its victim or something?
Mm-hmm.
And you picked up the phone.
So what sort of creature is it? Just some how does it kill people? I was unable to figure that
Well-
out.
You saw the autopsy report of Charles Leader.
Oh yeah.
It kills you with fright.
Ugh. Well, that's certainly easy. I don't got the stomach for horror.
He was so scared his body killed itself.
Just gonna pop out in front of Dimitri. Dimitri's just gonna be like, huh.
I mean, wow.
In Russia, we call those people sissies.
You wouldn't if you saw this thing.
Maybe. I don't really know what to think anymore about anything. So, here I am.
The thing is hungry for souls. It's the vengeance of a witch.
And because
Oh, Oh,
messed
the
up
witch
pig.
trials. You know those fancy witch trials?
Yes.
Yes, this is literally what it's all
They
about.
were real, wasn't it? Weren't they?
Yeah.
From what I
Apparently.
recall.
Okay, I was just thinking about it, and I was like, wait a second.
No,
Are
not
This
you
sounds
there?
real.
not every witch person was killed was a witch, but some were.
Maybe this was a good thing it happened then. Like you get some innocence, but you also get like maybe like 50-50 witches. What do you say? It's like around 50%?
What?
It's like mixed blessing. Mixed blessing.
I feel like
Well,
it's just more of a mixed
Sure.
bag.
You also have to think.
Sure,
You also have to
Dimitri.
think. You also have to think, right? So like, a witch is probably killing like multiple people, right? So
Most
it
witches
probably
don't
evened
kill
out.
people.
Oh, what do they do?
It's not the purposes of their powers.
Well,
Not
can you tell
everybody
me?
just
Believe
This
it-
is just-
murders people.
this is just
Believe it or
curiosity.
not, there are those that use the powers of the mythos and have no interest in destroying the human race beyond their own needs.
Can
Yeah, see, it's fine.
can I meet one? Like, can we like recruit one?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, wait a second. That was hint. You're Mythos Man. Mythos Man. You should go work with us.
I think I'm doing quite all right by myself. Thank you.
We're
Yeah,
not doing
no.
all right.
Yes. So let's have him do his thing away from us, so we can just. Yeah. No. I would
Okay, we will
prefer
get
to leave
you booked,
this situation.
and you can
live.
do Mythos powers.
I don't. No. No, I am not ever doing that.
No,
that's
him.
That's
Wick.
no.
Witch is gonna do the Wick.
Oh.
Wick the Witch is going to do some mythos.
Yeah. No. Well. Let's see here. Any other questions? I'm set.
I am also set.
Okay.
Have a good day. I will take.
You
this
guys
bread
do
basket.
have a lovely dinner,
Yeah.
other than the bread
yeah.
basket.
Yes.
Have a few more nice drinks, and you conclude your business around 10 in the evening. And yeah, you're free to go on your ways.
All right. I suppose we'll head back to my somewhat. Well, where are you guys holding up? That's the question.
Do you
But
have
I-
a couch?
Yes. No. I suppose I was gonna offer nonetheless.
Wait, which city is this?
London.
London.
Okay, I'm just checking.
No,
I
we
will
can't
sleep.
burn down London.
I will sleep anywhere. The couch or the even the floor, as long as you
Poor
have, like, a
London's
single
had that
blanket,
happen
I'm
enough.
fine with.
All right. I suppose we'll go back to my mediocre bachelor flat or whatever, and yeah, it's not incredibly well kept. There's dishes in the sink.
Come on, I spent like 3 days in a condemned house. This is fine.
One day, and I can where?
New York.
Sure.
Oh, okay. That was before I got inducted. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So we will go there, and yeah, it's not great. And I guess we'll bed down for the night.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
actually no. What the heck? Oh, groovy. I am going to attempt to contact. Where's his name? I know I have his name. That's my photo gallery. That's too many R's. What is that? I'm gonna attempt to contact the not Fallon. I don't have his name.
Who is
Dan, what was the guy who has the papers?
Anthony.
Anthony. Writing down the thing. He has the papers. I'm going to attempt to call this guy and see if we can arrange a meeting for it.
So, as you pick up your phone on the other end, instead of hearing a dial tone, you hear the strange,
Uh-oh.
can you please make a power roll, please?
Sure. I'm a little terrible at that. Power?
Power.
Where is it? Okay. 50-50, boys. Let's do this.
Ew, it's 50-50?
Yeah.
Oh
Better than
no.
what mine is. Let's go.
All right. What's that sanity loss, boy?
Jerome, you feel yourself ease up as you pick up the phone. And that's the last thing you remember. As Dimitri and John watch Jerome's eyes become spiraling, inky voids.
Aww.
Oh, are we down another character?
No, but his gaze pivots over to Dimitri.
I'm pulling out my gun.
And I need you to make an extreme power roll.
Oh. I pass.
It's extreme.
Wait, is it a fifth? A fifth?
Yeah.
Or a third?
Fifth.
Oh, no, I don't pass with a fifth.
Okay, you are going to lose.
What is it, like 3 luck you have to spend?
Well, my power is a 70. So, if I spend 3 luck... Oh. Yeah, I will spend 3 luck and be down to 1.
Okay, so
If
you
you're
only.
okay with that.
I'm
I just
okay with
didn't do
that.
math correctly.
I'm
You
okay
have
with
to
that.
Spend 5 luck.
Oh, so I can't, because I have 4 left.
Oh.
Do we get luck at the beginning of the thing, or
You
not?
guys did get luck back. I don't think you were there for that.
If I got even 1 luck back, I would be
You got
able to-
D4 luck back.
Okay, so I'll roll the D4 now, if you're okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
So I have 2 luck remaining if I spend the 5.
Are you going to?
I will, because I would like to not die.
Okay,
And
so
you wonder why I sit here saving luck.
So you're only going to lose 3 points of sanity, and you're able to
Ow.
act normally.
Okay, so he's like this.
I'm standing there menacingly.
I don't
He is
like-
actually standing there menacingly.
I don't want to shoot
And-
a teammate, so I am just going to go to John, and I'm going to say, I am leaving, and I will leave.
And the lights in the apartment have dimmed to a low red color rather than the bright colors there were before, and you can hear strange crackling noises coming from the hallway outside.
Is John coming with me?
Do I have brass knuckles?
Yes?
Can I try and knock out, Jerome?
Yeah, make a fighting brawl check.
Non-lethally preferred.
Yeah, I go make a fighting brawl check.
Okay, I fail.
Okay, Jerome manages to dodge out of the way. Yeah,
Oh.
he's not having any of this.
Wait, how do I feel? Do I feel like Jerome is just not Jerome anymore? Or like...
Jerome is definitely still Jerome, but there's something wrong with him right now.
See, I don't want to shoot a teammate. I think that's a bit extreme.
Hit the team.
So, I just want to, like, leave the house. That's what I would like to do.
All right, so Dimitri, as you walk into the hallway, the lights are all flickering, and you
Can
can
I jump
hear
out the
a
window?
strange.
How many,
You're like 4 stories up.
Yep.
is there, like, those fire ladders?
Yeah.
Can I just take the fire ladder down?
Yes, you can start taking the fire escape down.
Well, I don't know what else to do. I'm stressed out now. I want to help John, but he's beating up a teammate. I think, like, even though I don't like this guy, I don't want to kill him.
Maybe you should have been better with something other than a gun.
Yeah, that's exactly my issue here.
Yeah, like photography.
I mean, it's the 50-50 chance if I hit him, which is not great.
In what?
Fighting.
That's what I'm doing.
Fist. Oh.
Alright. Now what?
John, you tried to punch him, so your eyes were open. His gaze turns to you. Can you please make a power roll?
No. Hey, I pass.
Okay.
I rolled exactly what my power is.
I can't believe, like, our party already crumbled. You sent one thing at us, and we're just crumbling.
So
Yeah.
lose 2 points of sanity.
Ew.
And what would you like to? Yeah. And what would you like to do?
Um. I mean, Dimitri's running, so I guess I'll run too, because hitting him didn't work.
I did say I think we should leave, and then I went down the fire escape.
Coward.
Okay. So you also head out, closing the door behind you, and sprinting away. And Jerome, you
Yeah,
come.
I would like to undo the ladder and just go down it. Like, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yes.
Can you envision, like,
Yep.
just
Mhm.
like cram the lock open, grab the ladder, and just fall with it?
Jerome, your vision returns to you, and you are alone in your apartment.
All right. Hey, if I imagine those guys, whatever. Do I remember what I was doing before?
You were calling Anthony.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll pick up. I'll pick up the phone again and attempt to call Anthony.
It rings several times, but nobody picks up on the other end.
He is
Darn.
dead. He is dead. Anthony is most definitely dead.
Well, that's upsetting.
Dimitri,
well,
you killed
I
a
guess-
child.
So Dimitri,
No, I did not kill the child. I made that very clear.
Dimitri and John, now that you're outside, what would you like to do?
Okay, John, I have no idea what that was, but I'm not sleeping there. Okay, I say I can buy a hotel and we can just sleep there for the night.
Sure.
Okay, I will go and buy like a shitty neighborhood and go to a cheap hotel place because I need to conserve the amount of money I have left.
You
for
know
a run.
exactly what that hotel is.
Okay, so you're able to get a very low-end, low-key hotel for the evening,
Yes.
where you're able to get some shaky rest after that encounter.
I would also like
Um,
really cheap alcohol because that's just where it's at.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Dimitri kicks back and begins drinking. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we will.
Oh my
be-
god! Already? Oh my god! We were playing for like a little while.
Yeah, almost an hour, and we'll see what happens when we get back. I'm excited to see where this goes.
This is gonna be great.
Taking my sanity.
I will always play Vermintide. So I was planning on sleeping, but I don't have to. That sleep, guys on the internet, sleep is 100% optional because we've got rats to kill, right? All right, so we're back. All right. So everybody, you wake up in the morning, a split party, just like the DM likes it. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm going to go to. Oh wait, before I go to bed, I wanted to just go to John and be like, I say we go back in the morning, and if he is not unpossessed, we we do something about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. No, like real weapon, like gun.
What's wrong with my pocket knife?
Well, wouldn't you rather use a gun?
No.
Okay.
Okay, good talk. So you
I'm
wake
bad
up
with guns.
Oh, like early morning. I don't know if I made that clear.
Sure. So you wake up in the morning, perfectly fine. Jerome, you also wake up perfectly fine, a bit confused why everybody just bailed on you yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Yes, they are all weird. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you all like to do?
So we would be at his house in early morning.
Okay. So Jerome.
So I would like to do it so we would knock and then be like, it is Dimitri. Are you still possessed?
Are you still alive?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna walk over to the door. I'm gonna scare him.
I do
I'm
have
going
my
to-
gun.
I don't know that.
I will
shot,
shoot
take
you
it.
if you are possessed.
I'll open the door quickly. You're no fun. Anyway,
I feel like I would have enough trigger discipline to not shoot.
You're no fun. Bang! Oh, damn.
oh, get in here. You missed breakfast.
No, I'm not going back in that house. Last time I went in that house, you became possessed, and I'm not doing it.
Well, the landlord hates it when people loiter in the hallway, so you don't really have an
Good,
option.
because we're leaving. Because you're getting that book because I'm done with you becoming possessed.
Well, I couldn't call the guy last night, so we don't have anything. And get in here. You can have some leftover food.
I'm not going back in that room.
The landlord's gonna kick your ass then.
Okay, your landlord can kick my ass.
Oh well. Are you coming in?
We can go to his room and see if he's there.
From what I know, the possessed thing stays with the victim.
When have you ever seen somebody get possessed?
We won't talk about this again.
Well,
Don't
hear me
talk
out.
about this
When
in
there
the
was
hallway.
the
If you're
dead
gonna
before
talk about this, head in.
When there was the dead body, okay,
Which
on
dead
the
body?
phone, the one we investigated,
Of
there
course,
was whispering of the same kind,
yeah.
which means it stays with the thing that it is hurting.
Yeah,
but
that's
then it
what
went
he
away.
said. The thing calls the person prank calls the guy, and Sooner or later, they end up a vegetable.
Well, we can meet him, or at least see what happened to him if we go to college. We
Yeah,
can
We
at
already
least ask
saw
around.
what happened to him. We
No,
already
the other
know
guy,
what-
Anthony.
Right.
If he's not picking up, this is only option.
I never said he didn't pick up.
Well, you couldn't get to him.
Yeah.
You called
So he
him
did
and
not
then you
pick
tried
up.
to kill us.
No, I didn't.
That's
we
exactly
assume-
what happened.
We assumed that meant he didn't pick up.
How?
Because when you were possessed, you tried to like mind dead us or something like
It
that.
doesn't sound like I'm something I can do.
It's not something you can do. It is something that the thing possessing you can do.
Well, excuse me if I got a hard time believing you. Nonetheless,
I mean, you have two people saying the same thing. Why would we
Well-
leave and buy a hotel after?
yeah, why
you were
did
able
you
to
do
do
that?
Hard on us.
Because you were possessed.
That sounds like not a problem, because you know
It was
I'm
very much a
fine.
problem. We barely came out alive.
I doubt it.
Okay, you can doubt all you want. Okay, I'm not going in your room, and you should go talk to the person so you can stop becoming possessed.
Yeah, let's go visit Anthony.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty early in the morning. I suppose. Worst things come to worst. I guess we'll page him or something or whatever.
Or maybe he is dead, and that's why he did not pick up. We should know these things.
I mean, that would suck. Then who
It
we-
would suck, but a lot of things suck.
Well, then we wouldn't be able to know who found him. Well, probably.
Hey, if we're the first ones
Eh.
to find his body, we don't have to pay him.
It is true.
We're reporting it to the proper sigils, though. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go through the process
take
because
your
we
pictures
found
or
it
whatever.
first.
Oh, do you have gloves?
Oh, that reminds me. Yes, I
If
have
he
gloves.
is dead, we can use gloves to take books so they cannot fingerprint us.
I suppose the photos will be ready sometime today. We should check on those first.
I
Okay.
think we go do Anthony first.
Yeah, what if somebody else finds his body before us?
Yes. I like how we're just banking on him
dead.
being dead.
Then we have to pay them.
They wouldn't know what they had. All right, fine. You talked me into it. I guess we'll go talk to the guy we gotta pay. All right. Oh, yeah, we gotta stop by and grab. Yeah, he'll reimburse me, whatever. All right, let's go.
Okay. So you head over to the college. It's early morning, so most college students are sleeping because that's what college students do in the morning.
Yeah.
You're allowed onto campus because of your access.
Yeah. Still investigating, I swear.
Yeah. You head over to Anthony's dorm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You get there with no problem.
How could he knock?
And we're gonna knock first.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
So those weirdos from the other day, we got proper business, and I do mean it.
Not interested.
You got something we want, and we're willing to pay for it.
I know, and I'm not willing to give it to you.
Why is that?
No response.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to dunk on those kids.
That's weird.
If I listen real closely,
What does it
do
sound
I hear
like
anything
in
else
there?
coming in there?
Do you hear what else in there? Both make lesson checks.
It's libraries.
While he's doing that, I would like to look around to see if anyone's like paying
Alright,
attention
pass.
to us.
I mean, we knocked on a door really early in the morning. Of course, there's going to be a couple people.
But like like people are like looking at us trying to figure out what's going on.
You can't make anything. Is that what type of pass was that?
I don't know what type of check it was.
Regular difficult. Okay, cool. You hear he appears to be reading under his breath, but you can't make out the exact words. It's too faint.
Okay. I think he might be reading the book. Should we just wait and, let what happened happen?
Well, if he reads book, he is going to die. So maybe we
Yes.
should stop that from happening, or we
Understand
can.
after me if we're going in canonical order.
Yeah, but he's going to read more of the book, so that might mean it's going to happen faster.
It is true. Also, if he dies, that would be like he is a jerk. But
Oh,
like, we
stop
should.
talking about people dying immediately. Goodness, Dimitri.
I mean, you are going to die if you don't get this book.
Yes.
So, if he's reading the book a lot, wouldn't that make sense? He dies faster.
All right, I'll turn back to the door. You enjoy your little project in there. We'll hope you'll be more amicable later. No rush. And I guess we'll...
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we should like talk to him a little bit more, because he is in fact going to die. Maybe even today, maybe tomorrow, but he's going to die. And the longer
Like
we
I
have
said,
to wait for the
we'll
book,
be back later.
the longer we have to wait for the book, the worse it is for you.
Wick said it was sometime in the next couple days. That
Yes,
gives plenty
exactly.
of time to finish developing the photos and seeing if we can actually catch the critter.
Okay, hear me out. I can disguise myself as janitor. Okay, I can disguise myself as janitor. Be like sweeping floor over here. And then when Ruckus comes out that some person dies, I can show up and I can be like, "Oh, this is terrible. I am janitor man," and then pick a book.
Well, the problem is your accent's a dead giveaway.
I am immigrant. I came here from Russia. That's not even a lie. What,
I know.
immigrants can't be janitors? Are you racist?
Let's just put a pin in that and...
Well, what else am I? Because honestly, if I come with you, okay, there's nothing helpful I'm going to do. We all know
Right.
that this is true.
Like I said, we're gonna
Alright.
come back later
It's pretty cool.
and...
Right. But what if he dies before we come back? Or if something happens? No, we won't have any idea until we get here.
Well, then we found it during my investigation. That's all. Let's just go.
Well, I would much rather sit here. What do you think, John?
I mean, I feel like it'd be awkward to just sit awkwardly on campus.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here. I'm janitor man.
Sure,
Okay.
you go off and be janitor man.
Yes.
You're paying for your own bail.
Okay. I feel like I was always paying for my own bail, but that's a separate issue.
All right. So
I check. What should the janitors wear?
Just like the janitorial uniforms for the college.
Do I feel like I can buy that anywhere?
No, they're given out to college and faculty, college staff.
Do I feel like I could find a spare changing outfit?
If you want to try to break into the janitor's locker room,
No, it's not a good idea. Do I feel like I can buy clothing that can like resemble it if I spend time making it look like it's the same thing?
I mean, how good is Dimitri with sewing?
Absolutely terrible. I see the issue here. Wait, in the colleges, besides from janitors, what are there?
Teachers and
students,
students.
teachers.
Ooh, I could be teaching Russian.
I feel like I feel like it'd be more accurate to say you're a student.
I'm way too old to be a student.
Dimitri takes out the Russian professor, the Russian language professor. I am substitute teacher.
I'm going to try that. I think it will be hysterical. I don't think I can actually go to jail for pretending to be a teacher, so this is great.
I mean, you can if you kill their teacher.
No, I'm not going to hurt anyone. I'm just going to pretend to be
Trespassing
a
is
teacher.
a thing, man. Trespassing
Yes.
is a thing.
I mean, yeah, but it's not for a very long time, I don't think.
Depends.
You could just go hang out in what's his face's house for a bit.
Right, but the thing is, I want to know if I'm on campus. I'd know if something happened.
That
Like
is
he
on
dies.
campus, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like
Is it on campus?
it is.
Yeah.
But I thought
On campus.
Cody wanted to be like around people that are talking.
Yeah, because if I'm around, my goal was if I'm around people that are talking and an emergency happens, I'd know. So I'm gonna. Is there languages in this college that they teach?
Yes,
I want to go over to like that
Oxford.
department, and then I'm going to first I'm going to go buy. Wait, I already have a suit, don't I? Would I be wearing the suit still, or would I be changing?
So you would have
how
changed
does
into
this
something
time
more
period work?
comfortable.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back, get better clothes, and then that looks like I'm a professor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go. At this point, it's purely just me having fun.
I know.
And then I would like to go back to the like where they teach Russian.
Okay. What would you like to do once you get there?
I would like to go next to the door.
Okay.
And then I would like to like make a little sign that's saying tutoring session, and like I'll make it like 10 minutes from now. And then I'll like put it down a little thing, and I'll take like a small, like one of those like small rooms that like for, or is for tutoring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna like help some kids with Russian.
This is gonna hurt.
Well, as this usually goes, nobody shows up.
Well, I would like to just stand out there because I'm
Okay,
a tutor and I
sure.
want to help people.
After you're there for a while, one of the professors stepping out of class sees you standing there, and he comes over to you. He's like,
Oh, I would like to be extremely kind here. I'd be like, hello, and I will offer my hand.
hello, can I help you?
Yes, I am a substitute. Well, not substitute. What do they do? Like one of the tutors that you guys hire, and I'm here, and I wish to teach people Russian. I want to be helpful.
He looks very confused. I am the head of the department. I don't remember hiring a new tutor.
Yes, that is because I'm volunteer. So you see, I come from a land of not a lot of opportunities. You see, and I come to America, and oh my gosh, the opportunities here. So I'm climbing my way. I'm climbing my way up.
We're in
I'm
England.
climbing my way. Oh, we're in England. Well, you see, England is very similar. England is very similar to America. You see, because in capitalist society, you can go from very low, nothing, to extremely high position, such as yourself. So that is what I'm trying to do here. I am a helpful man, and I just want to help people learn Russian because I am extremely fluid in Russian. You see, I spent decades.
Make a
there,
fast
in
talk
fact.
check.
Wait, what is normal fast talk? I feel like paper help. I think I fail. Yeah.
You fail?
Yeah. I didn't upgrade it enough. I only
Okay.
upgraded it by 10.
Who let you on campus?
Oh no, I just came here trying to help people. You see, I don't exactly know how it works here, but I saw you guys teaching, and I was just thinking to myself, maybe if I help some people with their homework, they will be like, oh, this guy was very nice to me. I will like give my word that he's good at teaching, and then I can just kind of help people, and then eventually someone will think that I'm good at teaching.
Well,
That is important,
I
and
recommend
then give me job.
you go to the career center and apply for a job if you're looking for work.
Well, how about this? Okay, instead of kicking me out, can I be helpful to you? Help you in any way?
Probably not.
Okay, well, how about this? I can kind of just like stay here and be helpful if that's okay with you. Like, I can even help with like cleaning if you want. You know, I just want to be like helpful here until someone that is important like yourself likes me. You don't even have to pay me. I'll just kind of be here. That's my plan.
That feels like a lawsuit. Why didn't you go clean up any garbage outside?
Are you sure? I would love to teach people Russian. I love this language. Look, you know I'm very good at Russian. I can speak fluid sentences.
You know what? Just don't talk to anybody. And he walks away.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. And I will go back to the room and stand there and look at like if people feel like something bad is happening.
What are the other people doing?
I'm going with
I'm
Jerome
going-
to go look at pictures, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go finish developing those. We're gonna look over to see if we can get if there are any glimpses of the ink creature.
Not in the ones you took. Nothing that stands out in particular. There are spots where parts of the pictures are blurred, like they didn't develop properly, almost as if they'd been erased right in those particular few spots.
I'll check with one of the interns and ask, has anyone else been in here today? Anyone touch my photos?
No, it's a weekend. The office has been pretty quiet. You've been the only one to come through here.
Thank you. Huh. Does
this seem like something the ink monster would do from what I know?
Potentially. You're not really sure what this creature's after. It seems quite irrational compared to the other Cthulhu mythos things you've encountered.
Like the space squid that likes to liquefy people.
Yeah,
and...
that was very straightforward. It was hungry.
Huh. Well.
And the servants of Glukai that wanted to dig something up for some reason.
Yeah, wanted to wake up Daddy. This is upset about having its picture taken.
Could have just learned magic.
Well, at least we know that there wasn't tampering with it. But I guess that this thing just can't be caught on camera, which is honestly absolutely terrible, in my opinion. So I guess let's see here. What do you think, Mr. Pray to whatever man?
About what?
I'm not sure. Honestly, we should probably go check with Dimitri, because he's either being walked off campus right now, or, I don't know, maybe he's lied. He seems okay at that. You say enough things, people tend to leave you alone.
That's exactly what happened.
I mean, it just seems kind of like, weird,
It is weird.
The weird ink monster or whatever, just going around murdering random people.
I mean, they're not random. They're whoever reads the thing. Right now, we gotta, like, you heard him in there. You said something about that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's assuming he is reading the book. If he gets done with it,
maybe you'll learn something cool. I read a whole book and I learned how to summon a god.
Yeah, you told me let's never, ever double back on that again. And for the life of me, please don't.
I mean, I won't.
Good.
Didn't
All right,
work
then.
the first time. I don't know why I'd try it again.
Alright. Well,
I
what's your
lack the
bet?
power over the gods that I desire.
I don't dare. So what do you think? Where's your money lie? Did he talk himself out of it? Or he's just gonna be sitting there waiting for us, having absolutely nothing done? Or do
My
you
guess
think...
is he shot somebody and is on the run now. That's usually where we get.
The negotiations were short.
Dimitri,
Negotiations have failed.
things have kind of quieted down because class picked up again. But you see something out of the corner of your eye in the hallway.
Wait, who sees something?
You.
Oh,
The one at the school.
oh, that's fair. What is in the corner of my eye? Well,
Make,
I would like to really peripheral vision it until
make a spot hidden check.
Oh, okay. God damn it! I just spent my luck. I failed to see what it is.
You don't really make it out. Whatever it is, it's a small humanoid-ish form that darts into the hallway after you begin to notice it.
I'd like to go into the hallway, and I do not. Just so you know, I do not have my gun. I did not bring my gun here.
Okay.
Bring his gun into school. No,
Yeah.
trust me, it's fine.
As you step out, you see it again on the far left at the end of the hall.
Can I make a check this time or
Yep.
or not? Okay. There you go. That's a pass. I cannot. Never mind.
You see two small humanoid-ish looking children observing you. They have
Humanoid.
pale, gaunt skin. They look to be maybe 7 or 8 years old. And they're just peeking from around a corner. One boy, one girl.
Hello, I am Dimitri.
They immediately sprint away around the bend.
Can I follow them?
Sure.
Oh no, I'm going to see what they're doing.
As you walk outside, it leads to kind of like the back wooded area in the direction of Leader's cabin.
Ooh.
Make another spot hidden check.
Ooh, I don't want to go in there. No, I fail. I don't like this. I don't want to go in there alone with no weapon. What do the kids look like? So they're humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
And
Short.
like short. Well, I'm short. Skinny.
They're
They don't
short.
look particularly dangerous, do they?
No.
Okay, I'll follow them over there and hopefully not die.
Okay. Okay. As you begin walking in that direction,
I'd like to stop like when I'm at the
can you make
cabin,
another
though. I
spot
feel
hidden
like-
check?
Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't even come
No.
close to passing.
No, you don't see them until you hear something shuffling in the woods behind you.
I would like to run away.
As you run in that direction, one of them flies across your path. It doesn't
Oh,
make
God.
contact with you, but it just like sprints in front of you through the woods, parallel to the
No,
direction
I
you're
would,
running.
I would like to run towards the college.
I know.
Okay. Oh, right, because they were leaving me in
Mhm.
the woods to
Yeah.
that. Oh my
Mhm.
god, I'm such an idiot. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Certainly.
As you head in that direction, you hear childlike laughter behind
Oh
you.
god.
From the two
things
things.
are terrifying. I wish I had
Don't
a
let
gun
the-
so I could
don't
shoot
let
them
the
the one
gremlins
time I
steal
don't
your
forget.
soul.
Oh god.
As you're sprinting through the woods on the way back, you see a child-sized bloody handprint on one of the trees before you make it back to the college.
I'm leaving. Why are they bloody? I'm not finding out.
Maybe you're not the first person to go into the woods.
I'm just going to sit here making
Finally
Chewbacca
getting up yet?
noises.
Okay, so you make it back into the college. What would you like to do now? You're alone in the hallway.
Oh god. I would like to run until I see someone.
Okay, so you run into the common area. You look. Some people give you a strange look as you're just a large Russian man sprinting into the common section, where people are kind of milling about between classes.
Okay, is there like is there like security or something in the college that I could like talk to?
Sure, there are security guards.
Because
around.
I want to like figure this out, but I don't want to go by myself.
There are security guards around.
I seem pretty dazed, right? Because I feel like I'd be terrified.
Yeah, you do. You look super out of it.
Yeah, I would like to go to a security guard and be like, I believe an emergency has happened in the woods. I heard laughing and I saw like a bloody handprint. Also,
the guards,
there may be lost children. I can tell you exactly what happened.
the guards
full
look
story.
very confused. All right, we'll walk with you. Tell us what happened.
Okay, I saw 2 children. They seemed malnourished and they were running away. I don't know how they got here. They seemed pretty scared. So like I went to follow them to like try to help them, but they kept running away and they went in the woods but then I heard them laughing, and I ran because I got scared, and I saw a bloody.
There's no children on campus.
Look, I know there's not supposed to be children on campus, okay? But like, I saw them and they were running. It was obviously they probably knew they were not supposed to be there. That's why they ran. But like, there's no adults next to them. They're going to get lost. They're already in the woods, but they just got there. If we go now, we might be able to find them. Look, why would I go to security guards?
No, they're walking with you.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to say this anyway.
Okay.
I'm getting nothing out of this.
All right, show us where this happened.
Okay, and I will leave you exactly to the best of my ability where I saw the bloody handprint.
As you get back over there, there's nothing there now. You're just in the woods.
Oh, okay, well, I heard
You
them
do
laughing.
see some footprints.
Yes, look, there's footprints. Look, there's something here at least.
But people walk through here all the time.
Are those like shoe
They're
footprints?
small
or, like...
footprints.
Look, they're small footprints. What
It's hard to
child-
tell.
what-
Make a tracking check. It's like a
Okay.
20. Yeah.
Why are you doing this? It's not a gun. I can't do. Hey!
The footprints are barefoot.
Look, these are clearly barefoot.
All right. Well, that's a bit odd. We can keep an eye over here. Maybe somebody's gotten lost in the woods.
That's exactly what I say. We try to find them. We can make a
Well,
loud noise or something.
Jason, come here. Just keep an eye on the woods. I'm going back to my post. And one of the guards is
Okay.
kind of just like, all right.
Jason,
Just been a
Jason,
drunk college student.
Jason, listen to me, okay? Whatever these children are, I think they might be dangerous, okay? They were like laughing, it was really strange.
I'm
and it's
sure
really...
the children are terrifying. My niece is
Okay,
7,
little
scariest
mushing
thing
man.
I've seen.
You know what, Jason? Maybe it's better for you not to be there, okay? I'm like, I think if I leave, you're going to die. Like, that's what I'm thinking, because these are
Okay, buddy.
scary things.
What are you doing on campus?
Oh, I'm just tutoring some people. I talked to the what is it called? Like I
The
talked
head
to
of the
chair
education
of the
department.
department, and he let me tutor people, as long as I don't bother
He
him.
stopped listening.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I think I just killed Jason.
The rest of you, what are you doing?
Can I try one more time to like figure something out that's shady before I kill Jason off for nothing?
I'll let you make an idea roll.
I feel like I try to figure out like any sort of evidence. That,
Yeah,
like,
make an
I
idea
can
roll.
Oh, okay.
The pale color of the children's skin reminds you of Abner Wick's complexion, only much more intense.
Oh darn! Waiting for you to just be like, oh, it was those Glakai servants you saw earlier looked like that.
So much more. So they're witches.
No, they're just pale.
So it's like, well, I'll think about that while you go with them because I don't want to waste time.
Okay, sure.
After getting the
Okay, so-
photos developed and probably having lunch around this time, we'll go back to campus to see if he's done reading that book yet, and if he decides to be more amicable,
Okay.
Or if he's dead.
or if he's dead. Yeah, so we'll head back and we'll spend like 5 minutes looking around for Dimitri, then be like, okay, he ran away somewhere.
You're able to define Dimitri. At this point,
Oh,
he's
okay.
wandered back over to comms.
Oh, there you are.
Darn us and following basic human rights.
Oh, there you are. Hey, what'd you find sitting here all day?
Oh, what would I be in the woods? 'Cause I'm trying to figure something out.
I thought you left the woods.
No, I wanted to like
Oh,
stay.
okay.
But what I was trying to do is stay in the woods and like try to find any sort of evidence so this guy doesn't die for nothing, so that he can.
Okay,
believe
so
me,
make another
so that he can tell
investigation
other
check.
people. Okay,
Spot hidden.
I fail. So
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Okay. Jason, why don't you come with me? Okay, I don't want to leave you here in the woods.
All right.
Okay.
As you're
Yeah.
walking off in the distance, you notice the door to Charles Leader's place is open.
Jason,
Yeah.
would you be willing to go to the cabin with me? I'm scared of going by myself, and Maybe they went in the cabin. The door is open.
This guy's absolutely crazy, man.
Okay, we can go take a look.
Okay.
So as you walk in,
I would like to knock on the door. And I'm
the
going to
door
say-
is propped open.
yeah, like the thing when you knock before you
Mhm.
go in, just to show this person
And
just how polite
there
I truly
is
am.
a bloody handprint on the door.
Look,
Okay, that's a bit odd. He pulls out
Isn't
his
it-
nightstick.
isn't this like don't you
Ah,
want to get
sweet.
backup before you go in there? Like I think we should.
He begins to ease the door open.
No, why don't we go back, tell people that this is legitimate, and then we can come back? Because I don't want to go in there. You see,
As you open the door, you see a blood trail.
I do not want to open the door.
As he opens the door,
yeah, I
you
would like to
see
be like several paces behind him.
a blood trail leading from the starting area, and it seems to drag itself up the steps.
Okay, Jason, listen to me, okay? I say we go back. You can tell people that there is issue here, and we can come with like multiple people with guns.
Jason starts walking into the place.
Hey, if Jason dies, I get a nightstick.
Oh God, Jason, Jason,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jason, come on! You're going to die. Come on. I would like slowly back.
Jason
away
stumbles
while I'm saying
outside of the house after walking in and begins hurling in the bushes.
that. Okay, can I like tap his back gently, and then be like, Jason, let's. And I'm gonna like walk with him away. I would be like, Jason, we got to get backup. Come
Yeah,
on.
we do. We're heading to security.
Let's run because I'm scared now.
How did you know about this?
Look,
What'd
the
you have to
children
do with
went-
this?
Look, okay, how about you question me when we're not about to die?
He kind of grabs you forcefully and begins moving you towards security.
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
Yeah,
On
he's
your
used to
on your way there, you see the other two.
Oh, you owe me $5.
Hey, we don't know if he murdered somebody or not yet.
I would like to not
I know
talk
it's-
to them so that they don't
No,
associate
I said
with
he
me.
was gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, that's fair.
You
That's
sit
fair.
here, and he kind of shoves you on a bench by where the other guards are. And he motions for 3 other guards. Come on, come with me. There's a body in the Leader's house. There might be a second one upstairs. I've not looked yet.
Well, I guess I'll.
Yeah, what are you
Okay.
two doing?
Mr. Reporter, you can get a fresh case.
I got my hands full as this.
Wait, can I go to them real quick? And I'll
Mhm.
be like, it's very important what's in the cabin. You should check it out.
What's in the cabin?
A murder. And there was children that led to the cabin. It was all very strange and creepy, okay? But you should check it out.
Yeah, see, Mr. Reporter, you can get the case like immediately.
Oh, that's not what we're after here.
It's something that at least has
Has
to do
something
with this.
happened
Okay,
off
listen to me.
guard?
Listen
What
to
if
me.
it's
Listen to me.
Anthony's corpse?
You know, the pale children, their skin resembles the mythos guy, but just paler, which means that it has something to do, at least something to do, with the issue we're having now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yet to be seen.
So you should check it out. What else are you going to do? Sit and wait to see if you can take book from person? Like really?
In anything.
The guards are
There's-
heading off at this point
Wait, where are they going?
towards the cabin.
Yeah.
I would like to go with them.
No, you sit there. For all we know, you had something to do with this.
Listen, okay? If even I do not have anything to do, why would I come to you guys asking for help?
All we know is you showed up on campus, nobody asked you to be there, and now there's at least one body.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, Dimitri.
Look, why don't you guys at least investigate so we can figure out what's going on?
The guards are going towards the cabin.
I will also go towards the cabin.
Okay.
All right,
Come on,
I'll.
Jerome. Let's go take pictures of corpses.
Please, I've had. They only have so many setups for whatever. I'll have the quick conversation with the guards, telling them while I'm there,
Okay.
and
Sure.
yeah, keep
Yeah.
an eye on him for a minute.
Okay. So as you all head over to the place, you see the same thing. Bloody handprint on the door, blood trail leading inside. As you open the door, you see lying on his back in the living room area. Oaks.
Oh, the American's dead.
Mm-hmm. His shirt's been
Yep.
torn open, and his entire digestive tract has been moved from what looks like by hand.
Oof. That's a sight.
There
we have to make
is
a sanity check for this.
Jerome, yes, John, no.
Okay.
All right. I did say I was queasy about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Activating sanity roll.
Pass.
Huh.
Can I draw a nice picture of
Yeah,
Oak?
go ahead.
Yeah. I'll snap a couple pictures.
Yeah.
I'll
Nice.
get these
Pretty
set
decent
for the
drawing.
investigate.
The blood splatter's a little hard to get down, but you get everything else pretty accurate.
I'll get these.
He could go into the book next to the star vampire.
Yeah. There's a second
the-
blood trail leading upstairs, and you hear one of the guards when he gets there just go. He doesn't even say anything. He just goes, "Ugh," and then you hear him start vomiting.
Oh boy. Okay. So
Ooh,
Oak's body.
I'm gonna go look at that. Is it
Heading
another corpse?
Up the stairs, you see Oak's partner, Chauncey. He's dangling from a ceiling fan with Oak's intestines wrapped around his neck like a noose.
Ooh.
The scoop is too good, guys. The scoop is too good.
I'd like to draw a picture of that as well.
Go for it.
Yeah, no. Tell the guards. I'll get
Jesus
these printed out
Christ.
for you too.
Yeah, it's a pass.
For the proper investigation. This is beyond me. Okay.
Who would do
Um,
something like that?
Not Dimitri. I don't. Just plain. Just throw that out there.
He's
Not
very
him.
weak.
Yeah. Regardless.
I believe that. I saw him.
Yeah.
You can take your friend. He didn't have any blood on him, and he definitely would if he did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Taking a look around, does any, like, aside from the bodies there, does anything seem meticulously out of place?
No, everything is extraordinarily disorganized about the way this happened.
Oh yeah, this blood is still fresh, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it can't be traced back to me
Mhm.
because I didn't have any blood.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
This happened within
Oh,
like the
God!
past 30 minutes.
Oh, I just put together what happened, and that's terrifying. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I didn't need to sleep tonight. Like that's fine.
It's okay, I didn't need to sleep tonight.
Is the ceiling fan on?
No.
Okay.
Oh, so that's why they also weren't killing me because they were basically just slaughtering two people.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are the guards still just hanging out in the area?
Yeah, they're waiting for the cops to show up.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll give them the number of the shop I work at and tell them that the police can pick up pictures of the scene if they so choose.
They thank you for your work.
Does anything else
Yep.
seem to be covered in blood that, like, wouldn't have been just from the corpses?
Make a spot hidden check.
Come on. No.
No.
Let's go. We're spot hidden. of the
Here,
party.
spot hidden to 25. Yikes.
It's
I'll
basic.
make one too.
That's what it is.
John's like, can I
Um,
listen for blood?
There we go.
Do I hear the rats shuffling in the walls?
John, you always hear the rats shuffling in the walls. There is a
My
blood
favorite
trail,
pastime.
a very faint, that goes through the woods that leads to the road.
Oh, nice.
Any with that roll, any like quick pickup tire tracks?
No tire tracks, but because you got a hard success, it leads to a manhole cover.
Sewers.
I know, we don't have Mo with us anymore.
Sewers. Sewers. No, this is Jerome's. I'm not a fan. Oh boy. I'm not going down there. See that, John?
Yes.
Terrible. I
Yeah.
refuse.
It's a great place to summon God, though.
I told you I'm not doing that. Stop trying to convince me.
Not trying to convince you, just saying.
All
Well,
right.
you could stop
So at
saying
this
it.
point, you make it back to Dimitri, I assume?
Yeah.
While I'm at with the guard, I can be like,
No, the
Wait,
guards
can
have
you
left you. They're all at the
Oh.
house at this point.
oh, they just told me to sit here and then
Yes.
left? That's very rude.
The guard's
Don't worry,
there.
Dimitri, you're free to go.
Yep.
Okay.
Somewhat.
See,
I'm sure they'll.
wasn't that
help
the
with
fucked
saying
up?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was way more fucked up than you. Oh gosh, I said that.
Okay.
Nate said a
okay,
bad word
okay.
on video.
That's immoralized. Dang it.
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
Dang it.
Now, those
You guys have
children,
upset me.
those
guys have-
children, they're like short and pale, and they look like they're 7 or 8. So if you see short, pale children that are barefoot, okay, just don't have any of that, okay?
Okay. But just so we're clear, they did rip out a man's intestines and use it to hang another man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Thing.
So
I'm
probably
gonna show you the
don't
pictures
let
later.
them get near you, as it looks like they can very easily take apart
Anyway.
a human.
I suppose, as far as things are considered, we can now go double check on the guy.
Yeah, let's go check on Anthony.
Just me. I'll come back and get you guys in a minute.
Okay.
I mean, you're buying the book, so I really don't care.
Yep. All right. So I'll go back up to Anthony's room. Anything look out of place yet?
No, you go up to the dorm. Everything seems perfectly fine.
All right.
People in the hallway. No disturbances here.
Give it another rap on the door.
What?
Told you I'd be back.
Still not interested.
You can up the price. Then I might be interested.
What's he say?
It's just silence.
I'm just curious, is his voice like more stressed than it was before?
Yeah, there's a tone of stress to it.
You okay, man? That book's scary. We both know that.
Thank you for your concern, but I'm certainly more qualified to handle this than you are.
And I know someone.
Okay, Eli, jeez.
And I know someone even more qualified.
I doubt that.
Dimitri.
Believe it or not, it's that shop owner that oh, what was his name? That Arbner Wick.
Not
owns.
handing this over to an old fat guy.
You aren't. You're handing it over to me.
Definitely not handing it over to some nitwit that can only make it as a photographer.
Ooh!
Eh,
Destroy the child.
He's in his 20s.
Destroy the adult.
that's up to you.
I know it is.
What?
It's my book.
Nate
would
arguing,
say-
that's up to you. Yes.
You certainly got a time. If you understand what you got there, you know you got a time limit. So, I'd be careful. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see if your mind changes. And I'll go ahead and get out of there.
Okay.
Well, this is upsetting. Anyway, yeah, I'll go back to the weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
are actually weirdos.
He's not budging, so I guess we'll hope that something happens to him before it happens to me. Or if
Well,
he
I
decides to be
personally
more
think I
amicable.
should leave campus because they're going to be paying attention to me if I stay here.
Yeah, that's why I went up there without you. People are keeping your eye on you.
Exactly. So I say we leave now, and then we can discuss what we do when we are not here.
Do you
But
wanna
I
go
do
hang out
not
in
want
the
to go back
sewers?
to your house.
Oh,
I'd like
you
to
don't
go
got a
anywhere
choice.
but your
It's
house.
going- Well, you don't really got a choice.
We
Well,
can go
then
hang
I
out in
will-
the sewers.
Okay, why the sewers?
Because
Oh.
that's where the blood trail led.
Yep.
Okay, let's go to sewer.
Yeah, no. No.
It'll be fine. You can stay behind me.
Well, hear me out. We can buy gun and then go through sewer. I think
You
I
have a
can.
gun.
Not a good gun. I'm not very good with this gun. Actually, let's leave now in case someone hears us talking about guns after witnessing a murder.
I don't think that was done with a gun. So
Yeah,
That's fair.
Done with the gun.
I mean, if you can manage to remove somebody's intestines with a gun, I'll give you.
Do I
good
see
play.
Jason before I leave?
No.
Darn. I wanted to tell him bye. I guess I'll never see Jason anymore. What a bonding moment we had.
Oh well. I guess we'll.
Let's go sewers.
Oh, I would like to have a better gun though before we do this.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Just like-
remember what Mo told us last time we went in the sewers.
So how long would it take to go to a gun shop?
You could get a gun within this evening. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, like, are we good with that? Because I
Yeah.
actually would.
I mean,
much
it's
more
hard to pick up
helpful.
anything more than a hunting rifle.
But anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, sure.
Is a shotgun good?
hunting
I think those are
rifle.
pretty numerous.
Yeah, you're able to get an okay shotgun.
What kind of check is like a bow and arrow?
What? You're just going full medieval.
I mean, it'd be good if I could get a recurve, but
a bow and arrow would be its own type of weapon.
Are there bow and arrow stats in this game?
Yeah, it would be. I think it would just be under firearms.
Do you want to kill God with a bow?
And it would just be its own thing. Dimitri, you're not able to get
I mean,
anything too special. You're able to pick up a 16 gauge.
Okay.
Which, when you're within 10 yards, is 2d6 plus 2.
That's not bad.
Further than that, it's 1d6 plus 1d4.
We're
and then
going
further
into
than
the
that, it's
sewer,
1d6
so
plus
I'm
1.
fairly. We're going into the sewer, so I'm fairly certain we're going to be close to things.
Okay, and it's double barrel, but not close range double barrel.
Can I get that and a rifle? Because I have money. I don't. Just tell me how much it would cost.
Sure, you're able to pick up a rifle. A bolt action rifle.
How much would it cost me for the two?
I'm not.
remember what our late friend Mo said, Dimitri.
He said a lot of things, and then he died.
Like,
Don't shoot in the
a
sewers
good amount
or
of
else
money.
everything explodes.
It doesn't have the exact costs here.
Oh, that's a good point.
And then you get a 30 lever action
I'll just
carbine.
put down what I bought.
Sure. And a lever action carbine, which is 2d6 at 50 yards.
Okay. That's not bad.
Lever
Okay.
action. Those are fun.
Yeah. So, you head down into the sewers of London, and because of Jerome's previous spot hidden check, you're able to pick up the trail.
Nice.
The blood trail does lead further through. Are you guys following it?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I probably should have told him first.
You walk for a short while. And eventually, the blood trail begins to taper off, as the sewer does too, as you reach more of a somewhat cleanish area.
Clean-ish.
There is a door at the end of this sewer corridor.
Can I put my ear next to the
A really
wall
weird,
of the door and like try to
well-made door?
listen? in?
It's old. It was certainly here before the sewers were constructed.
If I remember those things that Mo told us, does this seem like a spot that will explode when Dimitri shoots his gun?
You're probably safer here than you are in another area.
Okay.
I'd like to put my ear next to the door and like motion for John to do the same thing so I can like listen in.
Both of you make listen checks.
Yeah, listening time. I fail.
What is normal listen? I'll try to figure out.
20.
I pass.
There is no sound on the other side. It's dead quiet.
I'm gonna shake my head like showing that there's nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then I will motion for me to like I'm gonna try to open the door. What happens?
It's open.
Okay. Can I like get my gun ready, my shotgun, like load it and like I don't know, get it ready to shoot?
Sure.
If I see any child, it is getting shot.
Cock's double barrel.
If I see any child.
Down here, opening this door, there are cases, chests, busted coffins, and bones. Lots of bones, mostly human, some of which have been fashioned into torches, chairs, desks, or similar macabre paraphernalia. There is decayed flesh littered across the ground, and bloodstains that coat the walls.
Ah,
And as you
I'm
look
gonna
on the
take this
inside,
with
yep, all of you can go ahead and make a sanity check for this.
Oh, sweet,
Because
we're all making
as
Oh,
you
come
look
on.
at the inside of the door
everything is
here,
fine.
there's a
Nothing's wrong
sign.
here.
There's a sign on the inside of this door that says "Undiscovered Trifles."
Ooh.
Ooh.
But what does trifles
I
mean?
ever...
That's the
That
name
was
of
the name
Abner
of his
Wick's
shop.
shop.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Oh,
that's where we're
God.
going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
Wait a second. I don't think we can trust this guy.
You
Um,
don't say.
Great session,
That
everybody.
was a great session. I really enjoyed that.
That was a great thing.
That was really good. I think it was just, yeah. Like, that was a really scary session.
Oh, good. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I want to open my door right now.
What about the closet door? There's also that little trap
God.
door. There's that little
It's
trap door.
slightly open.
There's a little trap door under your desk, Cody.
Well,
Well,
there's nowhere safe.
thank you everyone for watching. That was so much
Children
fun.
terrify me.
That was so much fun. Tune in on Friday to see the official list of ideas for what we're going to dress Nate up as. And until I see you again, don't forget